龙卷风。
哎呀妈，龙卷风！你挂回来了。
Under the expansive influence of Typhoon Bebinca's outer cloud systems, a wide swath of eastern and central China has experienced extraordinary weather conditions. Regions such as Jiangsu, Anhui, Henan, and Shandong have been particularly hard hit, with heavy rains, localized downpours, and even extreme weather phenomena like tornadoes striking multiple areas. The heavy rainfall across these regions has been intense, with average precipitation ranging from 60 to 80 millimeters, while in certain areas, the storm brought even more dramatic rainfall totals, reaching 90 to 120 millimeters. These conditions have caused significant flooding, and led to widespread damage and disruption to the daily lives of millions of residents.
向前走吗？
对，没有，现在没有。
On the morning of September 17, dramatic scenes began to emerge from Shandong province. Numerous residents in Weihai took to social media to share alarming footage of an unrelenting downpour. In the Huanghui district, a local market became the focal point of the storm's wrath, as it was battered by the overwhelming force of torrential rains. Videos showed the powerful water current sweeping through the market, making it nearly impossible for people to stand or move against the rushing waters. Many stalls, some of which housed vendors' livelihoods, were completely washed away by the floodwaters. The rapid escalation of the flooding caught many by surprise, and local authorities were quick to respond. Elsewhere in Jiangsu province, the devastation brought by Typhoon Bebinca was compounded by the formation of tornadoes. In Shizhou, powerful tornadoes accompanied the torrential rains, creating chaotic scenes of destruction. The tornadoes, which swept through residential and rural areas, generated winds so strong that debris was thrown across the landscape. In some areas, entire structures were damaged or destroyed by the twisters.
看这个水马上都要进地库了，你看这，这电动车都淹了，我的娘了，都热的是。
Shizhou also experienced particularly heavy rain, which overwhelmed the city's drainage systems, resulting in substantial flooding in various urban settings. Several streets and public spaces were inundated with water, forcing local residents to wade through the knee-deep floods to reach safety or seek shelter. In northern Anhui province, severe rainfall events continued, adding to the already serious conditions across the region. On the morning of September 18, a resident from Xiao County shared a video that depicted the grim reality on the ground. The video showed a major street in the county seat completely submerged under fast-moving, muddy waters. The floodwaters were so strong that even vehicles found it difficult to navigate through the flooded streets, and traffic ground to a near halt. Local residents expressed concern over the rising water levels, as more rain was expected to fall throughout the day.
你看这水淹得很，我走人行道了，你看看这水堵了，这个地方真没法住了，排水系统太差了。
要命，那个太厉害了，太厉害了。
The situation was equally dire in neighboring Henan province, where cities like Shangqiu were heavily affected by the downpours. Farmers in rural areas had laid out their corn to dry in anticipation of the harvest, only to see it swept away by the floodwaters.
哦，散了。
我靠！
The rain was so intense that many of the main roads, particularly those located on higher ground, became makeshift rivers, with water rushing down the streets, and further complicating rescue and relief efforts.
看好龙卷风，我操！没看。
Authorities in the region were quick to advise residents to avoid leaving their homes unless absolutely necessary, emphasizing the critical need for safety and caution during this period of severe weather. The destructive power of Typhoon Bebinca, however, is not the only concern facing China's water management authorities. As Typhoon Pulasan looms on the horizon, poised to bring further severe weather in the coming days, there is heightened anxiety over the potential cumulative impact of these two storms. The Ministry of Water Resources is closely monitoring the evolving situation, conducting real-time analyses to predict the development of both typhoons and their likely impact on flood control measures across the country.